Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gearhead 426 channel. Got a little bit of news today. We're doing a little bit of a garage update today so I can show you guys what's going on. First is going to be the truck. One of the big things is, look, I can finally use all my stuff now because the truck's plugged in and the entire interior is completely done. And I'm super excited, and all honesty, in my opinion, I think the Dodge Dakota has one of the better interiors for a 2001 truck, you know, of its era. Definitely some of the better interiors, especially for an SLT. Like, this isn't even full-on leather. This is just a couple steps above stock. And I mean, and what I mean by above stock is stock for this truck. You don't get any of the automated stuff. The windows are manual, the mirrors are manual, all that kind of stuff. I think there was an option on this truck where you couldn't get AC, but it's things like that. But this one has all those options. I even have the speaker down there, all good to go. So that is super cool. The Diesel Beetle is running perfectly, thank God. Same thing for the Nissan. Been driving it here and there. It's been doing pretty good. Also, the cooling fan has came in for the truck. Unfortunately, my foot isn't up because I have parts of the truck together. So let me go ahead and pop that real quick. I have the new cooling fan in. You can see my sweet red top Optima. The new cooling fan right here, it's super freaking awesome. I still have to wire it up, but I have it fabbed in there for right now. So that's super awesome. I also have all of my exhaust in too. One thing I need to do is I need to start working on the current exhaust, pull it out. I need to take a few inches off of the Y pipe so that the pipes merge a little bit better together. And I have a lot of leftover heat wrap, so I may as well just go ahead and wrap them for the fun of it. But that's done. One thing I am currently working on, I have 1 out of 6 done so far, is porting the intake manifold. As you can see, I have this one right here is finished. You can see how big they used to be compared to like what it is now to then. One really good reason to do this besides more airflow is the fuel injector port is right there. And if you look down right here, you know, you could see there's a lot right, like I have it marked. There's a lot of meat right there that gets in the way of the fuel injection pattern and makes it to where the fuel doesn't atomize near as well. So that's done. I also cut a good 1.5 to 2 inches off of the runners, so that's nice. They'll definitely increase some airflow. And you know, pour and polishing everything. What I'm using to pour and polish is a aluminum carbide bit. It's meant for aluminum. Really aggressive, really gnaws down on the stuff. Doesn't kick back that much. I was kind of surprised. And a Summit Racing pour and polish kit. Always a good go-to. Now let me go ahead and walk on into my house real quick. Gotta turn the light on. I have a bunch of boxes all over the place of a whole bunch of stuff that I gotta do. But this is the current stance of the motor right now. I wrapped the headers last night, so they are done. That looks pretty freaking nice. Heads are bolted on. These are different springs than the stock springs. The stock spring sprecs are somewhere around like 80 pounds closed and I think around 200-ish open. These are actually 120 closed and 300 open. I have a really big freaking cam in there. I wish I could go ahead and find the text sheet for it real fast so I could tell you what it is, but I think it's a 204 214 at 114. Well, I can't find the freaking spec sheet for it, but oh well. I do have different lifters in there. It's a completely roller. I'm still running these stock dog bones, or also known as the yokes. I need to get a new distributor cap because last night I found this. So I need a new distributor cap, and I may as well go ahead and get the rotor anyways. I'm only waiting on a few things for the V6. Now this right here, this isn't permanently on. All this has to come off. Because I didn't get the cam the cam gear key, or the cam key, it goes onto the cam gear for the timing chain. I didn't have one, so I have to go ahead and put that in to slap all this back together, because the timing chain sits underneath here, which I actually got a double roller for it, because I want to save on friction everywhere I can. Some of the parts that I am also waiting on, one of them is the hardened push rods, the roller rockers. I'm doing 1.6 ratio, which is stock, but like I said, I'm going with roller rockers from Hughes. I'm also waiting on a few fasteners for everything, but hopefully within the next 2 to 3 weeks, this thing will be crunk and running. This is the muffler I got, which is the Hush Power, or also known the Pro Series Flowmaster. Big 3-inch freaking thing. I also got the pipes there. One thing that you should always do when getting exhaust: band clamps. Don't do those C clamps or those U clamps or whatever the hell you normally use. Use those because they don't crush the pipe and they're really freaking awesome. So that's one thing I would suggest. Transmission still sitting there as usual. But that's what's going on with the motor. And I am super freaking excited to go ahead and get it running for once, because this is going to be a fun freaking truck. But that is what is going on with the garage update and with everything and all that good jazz and whatnot. Now here's the other part of the video that we need to do. This is what's going on with the channel currently. I found that it's actually pretty difficult to go all in all at once and do a video a day and do all this kind of stuff, because it's hard to find time to. I do enjoy putting out videos, I really do, so that's not an issue. It's just putting one out every day. So I decided to go ahead and put myself on a schedule, just do my normal thing that I usually do throughout the week, record bits and pieces of it, and then throw it into a one video a week type of thing. I'll be coming out with a brand new video every Saturday of the week on at 12 noon. What I do is I set up the whole video and whatnot, and I put it on a schedule, so it's a guaranteed going to come out at 12 noon every single time. That is the current plan on what we're doing with the channel, or what I'm doing with the channel, because like I said, it was very overwhelming. Well, not overwhelming, it was really easy to do at first, but then a lot of things started happening. I started having to work more at my job to bring in more income and do this and do that and travel more, so it's been tough, it's been tricky. So with all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please go to big thumbs up. If you're stopping on by for the first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you're having a great day.